Here's a quick run through on the app. Accept the terms and start entering patient data. 67 years old, 67 inches tall, 77 kilos, serum creatinine 0.9. He has some comorbidities, so we're going to pick the conservative vancomycin model. Here are the parameters which you can modify. You can change the target to AUC. Let's do that and do a prospective dose based on the population model. They recommend the ideal dose up there. You want to enter something practical. A 1250 load and 750 every 16. When you enter the dose interval, automatically calculates peak, trough, and AUC. You can look at the model that it calculated. Dose in milligrams per kilo. You can look at the PK/PD pharmacodynamic parameters. And for Vanco, the AUC-MIC ratio is the goal. You can view a serum level graph. Say we didn't enter a load. We just went with 750 Q16. You can see the approach to steady state. Tap return to go back through the screens to the main screen. Let's do a gentamicin. We're going to give a extended interval method just to show you how that works. Say the serum level was 2.5 at 8.5 hours after the end of the infusion. Here's your nomogram. The red dot is the measured level. And there's your interval lines. We're below the 24-hour line, so we should be good. And it'll say continue the same dose. Let's go back and do a vancomycin target retrospectively. Here are the different serum analysis methods. You can tap on the menu and help. Explains all of those different methods. In this case, we drew a peak and a trough. And around the 5th dose, the trough was 15 to 25 minutes before, and the peak was only 75 minutes after the end of the infusion. For vancomycin, you need to wait at least 60 minutes to draw the peak because of the distribution phase, and we're using a one-compartment model. This is the core version. It doesn't have Bayesian. If it had Bayesian, you could apply it, but with the Pro version includes Bayesian. So let's tap on that. We're not quite at steady state, pretty close. Don't want to get too crazy with the dosage adjustments. 800 every 16 is a practical dose, but it's a little below our AUC that we're targeting, so let's bump it up to a gram. And that's a pretty good peak, trough, and AUC. Again, same buttons available. There's on the main screen. There's more functions up here in the menu, you can change the settings. You can change the default height and weight entry to inches and pounds. You can change the default serum creatinine entry to international units. You can apply a minimum serum creatinine or not, and you will specify what that minimum serum creatinine is. You can select whether to apply IDMS corrections or not, and what those corrections are. Slope and intercept, because IDMS creatinine is more accurate, is also much lower than traditional serum creatinine methods. And all of these models and all of these serum creatinine clearance calculation estimates are based on the original creatinine method. So you really should correct your measured serum creatinine. Most labs now do IDMS only. There's a model editor that you can look at all the model parameters, change them if you want, add your own models, delete, copy. You can restore the default models, tap Help, which explains all of the buttons and all the fields. And again, there's help on this screen, which is the entire help manual, whatever. Here's all the formulas that are used, some frequently asked questions, all the references, etc. Just a quick run through.